goodness. Okay. So this is going to be. I gotta take these off for a second. So this is going to be an intriguing way to start my coverage for South by Southwest 2021. In case you are unfamiliar, South by Southwest, the film festival in Texas, right? Austin, Texas, right? So yeah, it's virtual, so I'm not in Texas, but yeah, no. So I got a chance to attend right now. I'm attending South by Southwest 2021. I'm doing it as a press member from the 16th to the 20th. Today, as a matter of fact, let me go ahead and check for you. As a matter of fact, literally just today, I've seen more than six plus movies. So, yeah, basically all of my coverage for South by Southwest is going to be funneled through Twitch and then eventually put onto YouTube. But we got to start with this documentary. Oh my God, ladies and gentlemen. I guess I'm not going to get into heavy spoiler. Listen to me. This is going to be my review. I want you to listen to me very closely, okay? This documentary, in my personal opinion, is god awful, and I need you to listen to me very closely as I tell you why. Because holy shit, was this documentary bad? I'm going to tell you up front. This was not only the worst thing that I saw today. This documentary. Family. This documentary is a 1, in my opinion, this documentary is a 1 out of 10. Okay? It's a 1 out of 10 documentary. Now, let me tell you something. Demi Lovato, like, she's gone on to talk about, like brain damage, sexual assault against her, mental health issues, substance abuse, she talks about these things for the most part in the documentary. And all this is well known. There's nothing funny about that. There's nothing good about that. All those things that happen to her are horrible. So I just want to make that very clear at the beginning. Okay, the things that happen to her are horrible. That being said, this documentary is one of the greatest time wasters I've ever witnessed. Admittedly, I don't really know that much about. That's kind of why I watched the documentary. I don't know that much about Demi Lovato. Okay, I literally the only reason why I follow Demi Lovato on social media is because she has from a distance prior to this documentary, she always seemed to have a nice, bubbly, intriguing personality, and I always thought she was just bad as fuck. But literally, that's why I follow her on social medias. Okay, I'm not a fan of her music. I honestly don't even know that I've ever listened to her music. If I'm just being totally honest with you. To be honest, I just got done. I just got done watching the first episode of Falcon and Winter Soldier. Which I just realized today, the review embargo doesn't lift until fucking Thursday, which I wish someone had told me this hours ago, because it's like I just watched this Falcon Winter Soldier episode. I came to talk about it, and I prepared to talk about it tonight so hard, and now I can't. Oh my God, that's awkward. And then what's even more interesting. What's really interesting is that I was having a gay old time before watching this documentary, and this documentary was so bad. Oh my God! Oh, this is another thing. I didn't realize she was so popular. Like what one of my buddies, Lucas was like, she's like more popular than some people in royalty, right? And I was like, but here's my thing. This documentary is a 1 out of 10. You want to know why? Again, the bad things that have happened to her, those are bad. They are not funny. That's horrible. That's a shame that happened to her. But with that aside, I want you to think carefully about what I'm saying. This documentary, I think I have it written down. This documentary is like 100 minutes. Let me see here. It's first off, it's called Dancing with the Devil. Why it's called Dancing with the Devil Doesn't make any goddamn sense to me. Okay, you would think it would be like, you know, out of darkness, on the road to light or some shit, like Dancing with the Devil. Like it's a strange title choice. But anyways, this documentary is 100 minutes about Demi Lovato's overdose. It's like an hour and 37 minutes and 49 seconds about her overdose. And yes, she does fleetingly talk about other things, but like for the most part, it's mostly it's about her sobriety. Okay, this fucking overdose. Okay, and for literally this shit is like, it's like the most self-indulgent. It is like the most painfully unnecessary thing I have witnessed in so long. Literally about 20-ish, 30-ish minutes into this documentary, I had to stop it because it was just driving me fucking crazy. Like I literally stopped it. I skipped ahead an hour in, like exactly an hour in. Okay. And literally all that they were still was talking about was this overdose or like her sobriety. Okay. I even skipped an hour and 20 minutes into here. Okay. And they're still just egging on about her sobriety. Like for context, imagine if Justin Bieber got into a car accident like 3 years ago and he released a documentary today about the car accident and it was like 4 hours long or something. Because that's exactly what the fuck this completely hilariously unnecessary documentary felt like. Like this shit was made for like simps and like super fans or like recovering addicts that are like super fans of Demi Lovato or some shit. This is not something for like mass consumption. Okay, I am all for, you know, speaking about your mental health, you know, your pitfalls, all that shit. But like, could you imagine if there was like 100-minute long documentary about Eminem the rapper getting bullied? Like what? Like what? Like this shit should have been like a. First off, it shouldn't have existed. First off, but this shit should have it should have been like a 17-minute short, like on her website or like on her Patreon or something like that. Okay, not some 4-part little mini series coming to what was it, YouTube original or some shit like that. I just and I was trying to explain this to a couple buddies in my last stream, and they totally did not understand where I was coming from. But I hope they do after this video, because it's fascinating that we're going to start this coverage in such a negative way. But let me tell you something. Everything out here is positive, because most of what I watched today was light years ahead of this documentary. Like, we got to spend some time talking about this bitch for just a second, because like when my buddies, when they were talking about on the stream, I think they were vastly misinterpreting what I'm saying. Like one of them was Googling like Demi Lovato talking about like some apparently some form of sexual assault happened towards her, right? Again, nothing, no assault against her, anything bad in that sense that's happened to her. There's nothing funny about that. There's nothing good about that. You know what I'm saying? That's not what I'm talking about. I am talking about how this documentary is the most unnecessary. Who the fuck is gonna stop a few days from now and be like, oh, I know what I must watch? The 100-minute documentary about Demi Lovato's overdose. No. Why would no? What? No. I'm so confused. I'm so confused. I'm so confused. And like the way that Sam was talking to me on the stream, he sounded like he was concerned about this review. Maybe I should be concerned, because I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm coming in real hot and heavy and negative, and she is mind-fuckingly way more popular than I could have dreamed. But I really don't give a fuck, because this is not a personal attack against her, okay? This is a personal attack against this goddamn documentary. So let's not get it twisted here, okay? My issue is not with Demi Lovato. It's with this goddamn documentary. Okay, let me tell you when it sunk in that this shit was a a 1 out of 10. Let me see here. Oh my God. People in Sam's defense, people may misinterpret this, but I hope not, because again, this is so not like, this is not me making fun of her. It's me highlighting just how almost borderline silly this documentary is. Like, no one's saying that the bad things that happened to her, like, that's all terrible, baby. But at the same time, for example, oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Okay. So there's a moment. This is what I know I was going to give this shit 1 out of 10, because there's a moment in this documentary where, like, they're talking about her drug use, right? Like, they're interviewing friends and shit, and family members, whoever, talking to her, right? And there's a moment where a picture of Demi comes on the screen, and the caption is, "This is Demi on crack for the first time." It is like there's another picture. There's a picture of Demi Lovato, like, puffing out smoke, and the caption is Demi smoking heroin. It's like, what? I don't understand. What the fuck? First off, why is there readily available a picture of her smoking crack and heroin? Unfortunately, maybe it's just my dark, morbid sense of humor, but unfortunately, if that is not unintentional dark humor, I don't know what is. Accidental dark humor. Dog, let me tell you something. I almost pissed myself when they showed the picture, and they had the highlight that what was happening in this picture, this close up on her face. This is Demi on crack for the first time. That shit literally had me reeling, fam. That shit had me reeling. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Jesus Christ. What else fucking? Oh my God. What else fucking just got to me? Just literally. Oh yeah, when DJ Khaled, fam. Listen to me. There's a moment where DJ Khaled, it's like 2018 or something like that, right? It's like 2018. She's on stage. She's behind the piano. DJ Khaled, he's wishing her a happy birthday. He's like, "Happy birthday! I'm so glad you've been sober for 6 years. You know, like, you're awesome and shit." And she's like, "Oh my God!" And then it says, and then it cuts to a title card that verbatim says, "1 month after this show, Demi relapsed with drugs and alcohol." It's just like, fam, there is no denying. There's no denying that what happened to her is bad. There's no denying. But to be fair, fam, like, unless I missed the memo, okay, the reason why these sobriety problems happen, okay, the reason why this overdose happened, okay, was because of her, okay. And for the record, just for the record, okay, just for the record, again, it's just so unnecessary. It's just so unnecessary. Listen, well, dude, Jesus. Okay, so she says on her birthday night, she's that year, right? That year, right? In 2018, when she overdosed, right? Even before Jesus, even before the overdose in 2018, on that night with DJ Khaled, her birthday night, she says that she coincidentally ran into her drug dealer from 6 years ago. Who had a duffel bag. Coincidence, right? And then she goes, "I did drugs that night on my birthday night." And again, this is pre-overdose. The overdose hasn't even happened yet. She goes, I did drugs I'd never done before the night of my birthday. That night, I did meth mixed with Molly, coke, weed, and alcohol. And she often talks about how she was addicted to crack. and and heroin. Listen to me. Let me for the record, fam. Her saying, I can't believe she even uttered those words. Because again, I don't follow her like that, but like when she said that after everybody was congratulating her about her sobriety, when she said that night she coincidentally ran into her drug dealer from 6 years ago who had a duffel bag, okay, and she went shopping for drugs as if she had a shopping list. And then she's like, yeah, and then she's literally like sitting on a couch or something. She's like, yeah, and then I did meth mixed with Molly, coke, weed, and alcohol. And it's just like, baby, listen to me. There's nothing wrong about talking about your problems with drug addiction. There's no problem about you talking about, like assault or mental illness, whatever. But it's about the execution, baby. And I am trying to tell you, this shit was so ungodly necessary. There is no reason that anybody should need a 100-minute documentary about her painstakingly talking about this goddamn her sobriety and this overdose. Am I missing something? Okay. Because if you want to throw up some dislikes, this will be on YouTube soon enough. But and again, if you think we're about to stop streaming, you might want to strap in that seatbelt because we're going to stream a couple more times after this before we close out tonight. Because South by Southwest is fucking the 16th through the 20th. Hello. And yeah, I don't want to drown you guys out on YouTube. So we're kind of funneling all my South by Southwest coverage through Twitch, which will eventually be on YouTube soon. But so for people in the future, sorry for the little touch of deja vu if you've been here on Twitch. But no, I literally just do not understand this documentary, fam. I just do not understand. Oh my goodness. I could not believe. And then another thing, 1 month after this show, Demi relapsed with drugs and alcohol. They keep doing this thing where it's almost like they're talking about the overdose, but they're like building up to the day of, as if this documentary is based on some kind of murder mystery novel or some shit. For example, there's one moment where we see another flashback and a caption comes up for a second while she's singing that's like 1 day before the overdose. And it's like, listen, family. Again, all those terrible things that have happened to her, those are terrible. But to be fair, okay, the overdose, okay, this was a user error, okay, number one. And number two, okay, like, for the love of God, this is not one of the most important. The documentary is almost approaching this event as if Demi is one of the greatest human beings that ever was, and one of our greatest human beings had a moral step back so significant in 2018 that the world needs this 100-minute documentary. No. Literally, A, this should not have existed. Since it does exist, B, this shit should have been maybe like a 17-minute short. Maybe like a 17-minute short available to be bought on demand on her website, my guy. Okay. Again, this is like comparable to like if Justin Bieber released, like a 2-hour documentary about how he got in a car crash and almost hurt somebody and went through court drama. Like, oh my God. Like, honestly, I almost don't even care if this is misinterpreted, because this might be the first time I've ever had to just bail. That's why I had to give this 1 out of 10. This might be the first time I had to just bail on a documentary. I was like, there's so many things wrong with this shit. It's like, I'm trying to have sympathy for her. in this documentary. You know what I'm saying? But when she says things like, "Yeah, well, I've been this over 6 years, and then on my birthday night, I just decided to mix meth with Molly, coke, and weed and alcohol." It's like, oh my god, baby! It's like, listen, baby, I know you mean well. I know you mean well, but seriously, when it gets to that, when it gets to the picture, and she's excuse me, she's wearing like a green hoodie. I don't want to show the picture because there might be some copyright. I'm talking about this pretty early, but but no, when it cuts to that picture of her in the green hoodie, and it's just a picture of her staring into the camera, and it's like, "This is Demi on crack for the first time." That's literally the caption. I almost pissed my pants laughing. Okay, I know it's dark humor, but it's just like, come on. I know what happened to her is bad, but and again, that's what makes it so darkly humorous. How is there a picture of her on crack for the first time just readily available? That's so hysterical to me. Why is there a picture readily available of her smoking heroin? Why does that exist? That is such accidental dark humor if as I've ever seen it. Like, oh my god, that was so hysterically accidentally funny. Oh my god. Even like her friends talking about like the overdose and shit, on and on and on. It's just like, Jesus. I guess because there's I'm not gonna lie to you, Demi Lovato is so popular. There might be some people who don't even understand what I'm trying to tell you. So if you take nothing else away, like honestly, like I didn't really know anything about Demi Lovato before pressing play. Like I was just expecting something like inspiring or like really quotable in an inspirational sense, or something that like gave me goosebumps and made me like relook at Demi and be like, wow, like I feel kind of closer to her, or something like that. Literally nothing of that kind happened. Literally, the main thought that came to mind was that, baby, listen, what happened to you was god awful, but baby, we did not need all this. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, we did not need all this. This is some shit again that you should have just gave to your super fans only. This is some shit that like you should have went on Oprah, or like just do copious amounts of therapy behind closed doors or something like that. Okay. Oh my god. Oh my god in heaven. I just can't imagine somebody being like, let me drop everything I'm doing to watch all 4 parts of this. I can't imagine anybody watching this documentary and being like, this is the greatest thing ever. This is what I needed. This is a 10 out of 10. This is one of the greatest documentaries ever. Like that. Just no. I am, but and again, my buddy Lucas on stream, he was saying that there's like a bunch of positive reviews about this. Apparently, dare I say, maybe somebody was paid off, because let me tell you something. I think you only had like a 4-hour window to watch this bad boy at South by Southwest. And it's like, I wonder why. Listen, good luck to her in her life. I hope she never relapses again. You know what I'm saying? I hope nothing but blessings and good things come to her. But Jesus Christ, you got me fucked up if you think I'm about to slap a 10 out of 10 on this documentary. You got me fucked up if you think that there is anything great, if you think that there's anything extraordinary about this goddamn thing. I just no. Like I don't get it. I mean, dog, literally after the first 2 to 6 minutes, I was like, listen, flat out, goddamn, if I was living that kind of life, shit, maybe I'd fucking be knee deep in some drugs or something like that. Goodness Lord. I mean, again, I feel for her. I got you. But family, about like, I want to say 20-ish, 30-ish minutes in here, I said, goddamn, I feel like I'm playing poker with somebody that I know every move before they've even begun to make it. It's like, what? Wow, my God. Oh my God. It's just like, who was this made for? I'm so confused. Like, I cannot imagine substantial amounts of people watching this and being like, I love it so much. It's just a 10 out of 10. Like, I just don't see that happening. God, I'm probably just gonna get a bunch of Demi Lovato super fans hating me, aren't I? And again, it's nothing personal against her. This is not a personal attack on her. This is a direct attack on this goddamn documentary. And you just have to forgive me for some of my wording with her overdose. Again, what happened to her is several, but to be fair, the overdose happened because of her. To be fair, I mean, I'm so sorry. I didn't do it. I didn't do the overdose. She did. But anyway, I'm about to cut this review short. Don't go anywhere because there's a few more Twitch streams. There's a few more Twitch streams that I need to do because I gotta prepare for tomorrow's South by Southwest, and there's so much content. Jesus Lord. So yeah, there's gonna be a few more streams. So don't you go anywhere. Obviously, this is all gonna be spoiler free. I guess you can argue this video is not spoiler free, but this ain't a movie. This ain't a movie. It's about Demi Lovato and her fucking having been addicted to heroin and crack. Good Lord, woman, good Lord. I could not believe she is only 28 years old. Good God almighty. Fam. Oh, my God. When I saw something, what was it? Holy shit. There was something else that was like... what was this? In 2021, Lovato said that she had multiple health complications due to the overdose, including multiple strokes, a heart attack, brain damage, aspects of vision loss. Jesus Christ, fam. Again, I'm not saying that that's funny. But what is funny is just like even that block of information. It's like, baby, we didn't need to know that. Oh, baby, we didn't need to know that. Listen, if that's what you needed the public to hear, you know what I'm saying? And maybe some of this information will leak out. Who knows? But listen, if this is what you want the public to know, okay. But baby, like this documentary, so unnecessary. We don't need to know all that, baby. Okay, you went through that overdose. I'm so sorry it happened to you. I hope it never happens again. But for the love of God, you could have made something substantially inspirational. You could have made something documentary-wise that, that brought a tear to my eye, or something that was quotable, something, like what? Huh? And you'll have to forgive me for not looking into the live chat too much with these South by Southwest coverage videos. But to be fair, this is my coverage of South by Southwest. Okay, we got plenty of time to muck about and talk to you in the live chat. There'll be plenty of days for that. But I'm trying to keep this focused. Listen, if you felt the need to hit if you're seeing this on YouTube, people from the future, and you feel compelled to hit the dislike button, feel free. For the love of God, this woman is so mind-fuckingly more popular than I could have ever imagined. Listen, I get it, okay? I'm saying nothing. I'm saying something negative about your queen. I get it. But again, my issue is with this fucking documentary. I get it away from me. I hope I never see a documentary like this again. Oh my God. I don't know who this shit was trying to pander to, but baby, it show as fuck was not me. Goddamn, it wasn't not me. Kai 2049. This is the first I'm hearing about this one and about this movie and the overdose. Fam, oh my God. She could have just made like a 17-minute short VR movie or some shit, and I'm sure it would have won awards and everything. Why she made this sprawling magnum opus about her overdose? predominantly speaking is baffling to me. And again, it's in a lot of ways, it's like accidentally is darkly humorous in some aspects. I mean, I still can't get over that. And she had, due to overdose, multiple strokes, a heart attack, brain damage, the latter which caused lasting vision problems. Jesus fucking Christ. If I was her publicist, I don't even know that all that needed to be broadcast. I know she's spoken to those facts directly. My nigga, that's literally not even some baby girl. Baby, she is too cute. She is too bubbly for it. It wasn't even necessary. It wasn't even necessary for us to know all of this. Good Lord in heaven. Literally, I wish that as soon as she realized, like, oh my God, what I did was terrible. I just, just keep it moving, baby. Again, this is something that should have just been strictly 100% handled behind closed doors with like a field of therapists. Okay. Not something being streamed in 4 parts on YouTube original. But I digress. Oh my God. This combined with the fact that I can't talk about Falcon and the Winter Soldier today just did not put me, it just put me in a foul mood, if I'm just being flat out honest with you. So if you don't mind, this video is already at 30 minutes. I'm gonna let's get to the next streams. I'll be right back. Don't you go nowhere. I'll be right back, right here on Twitch. And it's going to be spoiler-free, everything we're talking about. So you stick around. Don't go nowhere. We'll be right back. But, dog, I just don't understand. I just don't understand. This is literally this is literally the crux of this whole documentary. This is basically what, and again, what is up with the weird like countdown to it? It's like as we're talking about her overdose, it's like they're building up to crescendo to the night of the overdose. It's like why? Like 1 month before the overdose, 1 day. Like what was gonna be next? Fucking like 2.5 minutes till. Like baby, you. Oh my God, you just totally didn't need to handle it that way. I just don't understand. Oh my God. Oh my God. Maybe I fucked myself with this review. Maybe this review will be misinterpreted, but Jesus Christ, dude. It's just so unnecessary. My poor baby. It's just so unnecessary. Oh my God. I mean, in her defense, this bad boy, it has like I think the trailer has like 20,000 hits on YouTube, which is like holy shit. But I just don't understand how anyone outside of super fans, simps, and like literal recovering addicts are gonna have something substantially positive to say about this. Like, to be fair, it's not like we're talking about how she, was in war and fucking saved half of her squadron with one leg. It's not like we're talking about how she, she saved 60 kids from like a falling satellite. You know what I'm saying? With Oscorp on the outside, like we are literally. Anyways, I genuinely hope that she's in a better place and just getting better and stronger. But Jesus Christ, this documentary. This reminds me, there was that like Billie Eilish fucking documentary on Apple Plus or whatever. I'm definitely avoiding that now. Good Lord, people are thinking way too much about celebrities. Way too much about celebrities. This is unbelievable. Who was this shit made for, fam? I just can't believe it. I literally can't believe it. And again, we're about to move on because we got a plethora of other things to talk about that thankfully I really loved or at least liked. But fam, like this totally did not hit me in the right way, dog. Like this, like you know what this almost reminded me. God in heaven, you know what this almost reminds me of. This almost reminds me of one night. This almost reminds me of one night when it was me and someone who will go unnamed. It was me and this chick. It was like me, the boys, and this chick, right? And we're all drinking. We're all drunk as fuck, right? This reminds me of this one time during the party where this female friend, she out of nowhere. I don't know what set her off. But she was trying, this female friend, she was trying to find this guy who had said something unfortunate to her. And literally, because she could not find this guy and because she was so drunk, she was like walking around the party screaming at the top of her lungs. She literally was like, "Oh yeah? Well that's why that happened to me. That's why I have mental problems, okay? That's why I got fucked up as a kid. This is why I got fucked up as a kid. This is why I have fucking mental problems." Like she had like sweat pit stains and shit. Like her hair was all fucked, you know. She's like she's walking through like a sea of people, right? Talking about some, you don't know what's happened to me. You don't know what I've been through, okay? You know what happened to me was so traumatic. What happened to me was so traumatic. It affected my life. Like she literally was doing that for like minutes on end. And like the whole time I was just like baby, what you're doing is like, I feel you. I feel you, but what you were doing is so unnecessary. You don't calm it the fuck down, okay? Let me find an old boss you're looking for, and you just settle the fuck down, okay? You don't need to be that loud, okay? That's what I think about this documentary. This documentary did not need to be that loud. In fact, I would argue it really didn't fucking need to exist. Okay, Demi, just don't overdose, you know, try to get better, you know, God be with you, okay? But baby, we did not need this. Okay. So yeah, unfortunately, I thought this was a 1 out of 10. We'll be right back here on Twitch. Famo. Yeah, we'll be right back in just a moment. Because literally, I have so much to cover. Again, this is why we're funneling through. Like, I have so much to cover. You know how I am about thumbnails. I don't even think the thumbnails are going to be finished on these videos that I'm about to stream. Thumbnails aren't even going to be ready yet. So, okay. We got to go to the next topic so I can get in a better mood. Jesus Christ. Whew. Don't